Hello, everybody. I hope everyone, again, is having a super fabulous day because it is awesome to be in this marketplace, in this time and space. In reality, it's just amazing the things that we're able to do. For everyone out there, most of the people that I chat with and talk with are entrepreneurs and are struggling. Some are struggling, some are very successful to get everything off the ground and to create. Thank you. To create the lifestyle that we're all dreaming of wanting. And hi, Stan, how you doing? And it's just amazing how easy and how hard it is at the same time. I am having a fabulous day. Thank you. I just wanted to take a minute here to go over a few things that have helped me over my span of my life, actually, to create. Hello, Jeffrey. How are you? To create the lifestyle that I have now and that I've always wanted, and I am blessed to have that. So one of the biggest things that is an obstacle for a lot of people is the mindset. It's what you believe, what you feel, and how you respond to different tactics and different options or different obstacles that come our way. And if you're just getting started in your own home business, say you've been an employee for X number of years, which that's perfectly fine. Most of us have been in that field of an employee at one time or another in our lives. And that is the way the world works. So what we're going to do today is we're going to break away from that mentality a little bit here today. And we're going to go on the track of an entrepreneur and of a successful business owner. Okay, a successful business owner has the mentality, as you probably well know, of a person that sees solutions, not obstacles. I know, and I will give you examples of different things that I have been through that have helped me to overcome a lot of these obstacles when they came around. The biggest thing I can say is even to this day, I will listen to motivational therapy, motivational affirmations, different things like that, off and on throughout my day. But throughout my day, I always, in the back of my mind or even in the forefront, will repeat different affirmations that I say throughout my day, which always keeps me focused. Like I will say, I radiate pure love and joy every day, and everything I do is prospering me today. You can't go wrong if you're telling your subconscious that this is the way it is, and then your subconscious has no choice but to deliver to you what you are feeling, what you are desiring. And that's the way it really works, is when you get your subconscious on board. And it may sound a little out there, flighty thinking or feeling or whatever, but it works and it is true. As I go through, like I said, as I go through my day, I will repeat to myself different affirmations throughout my day, depending on what I'm doing and, what I'm feeling actually is the biggest thing. But I'm always very positive on what I'm doing. And when I come up with an obstacle, something that, I'm trying to work on, or something I'm trying to get to work for me, and if I'm having a hard time with that, I usually just take a minute and I just take a little bitty break there and say, you know what? I've got this. I've got the tools at my fingertips. I have a computer. You can look for anything you want on YouTube or Google. I mean, there's always an answer right there at your fingertips. So I think, okay, why am I struggling? Why am I not allowing myself to have what I desire? I desire this. This morning, I was working on my blog. This is part of my story here. And I was trying to get a page connected to my training page. And for some reason, I don't know what it was, but I couldn't get it to show up and couldn't get it to connect. So I found I was getting a little bit frustrated. Granted, this was 4 o'clock this morning. So, of course, I'm going to be a little frustrated. I'm still a little bit, whatever. But, and then I just took a look back and I said, you know what? How many times have I done this? How many times have I set up a page in WordPress to connect the page to my menu page? Of course I know what to do. Of course I've trained on this. Of course I've studied on this. Why am I not getting it now? Good question, right? Well, what happened was I put the wrong link in the wrong box. And it took me standing back, and I talk to myself. Everybody does. And it's the best way to get the right answers to come to you is to know exactly what you're doing. So as I was going through this blog post that I was working on, I was like, oh my gosh, there it is. Again, your mindset, what you believe you can do, what you believe you can have, what you believe you will succeed at is what will happen. If you have a mindset that is not, and I say this wholeheartedly, is not in line with what you desire. For example, if you desire to be successful, if you desire to have some financial freedom, if you desire to have a business stream that works for you, that you do not work for it, then you have to have the mindset of that successful person that you desire to be. And if you don't see yourself as that person, as having that business, as having that, oh, what's the best word for it? Opulence in your life, freedom. And you may still have to work if you're an affiliate. You still have to put links out and you still have to put ads out. You're not totally financially free, but you're freer than you were. And again, if that is your desire, if that's what you really, really want, if you want to not have to work when someone else tells you to, then you have to have the mindset of the person that is doing the job, is doing the task without being told to do it. You have to be the person that is willing to work days, nights, long hours, whatever to get a system up and running. It's not easy being an entrepreneur and being your own boss. I find that as my own boss, I work more, I work harder, and I work longer hours than if I was working a 9 to 5. Some of you out there may relate. And I find that in my mindset, I am always so sure, I'm so positive that I am successful. I am positive that everything I want is coming to me in due time. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Not to get off track, but I live in Washington State, and we have fires all around us. We have them in California. We have them in Canada, which I'm only an hour from Canada, the Canada border. And we're just, all you see outside is smoke. So I'm having a hard time breathing today with my allergies. So please bear with me as I cough or whatever. But back to mindset. I always believe, and I've been using mindset since before it had a name. I didn't even know what it was when I was a kid. And I would always just think, I'm going to have that. I'm getting that. I don't care what anybody else says. I'm going to have that bicycle or whatever it was. I would have my mind fixated on it. I'd see myself having it. I'd see myself writing it. And I always got what I wanted. Excuse me. Oh. So you have to see it. You have to feel it. And you have to believe it. If you don't believe it, if you don't see it, if you don't feel it deep down in your heart, in your soul, then there's no matter how much training you have, no matter how many systems you buy, no matter what, you will not succeed. And I mean this sincerely from the bottom of my heart. You will only succeed when you can feel it, see it, believe it, and just know that you have all the answers out there and that you are the success that you've always desired to be. It's so simple when you get right down to it. Don't listen to what other people are saying about, oh, well, what is he doing, she doing right now? Oh my gosh, they're just wasting their time. Oh my gosh, where's the money? Where's the money? You don't follow the money. If you start following the money, you better run really, really fast because money moves quick. So if you stop following the money, if you start believing and stop listening to anyone out there that hi Mike, that all they want to do is talk about where's the money, why don't you have it, you're working all this time, where is it at, why aren't you making any money? It's not right, and it's just, if you live your life that way, then you will just keep chasing the money. But when you get your mindset in order on what it is and make a list, make a goal, you won't know where you're going unless you have a goal as to where you need to be. You need to make a list or make a goal. I make lists myself. You can do it whatever way you choose to do. There's a way for everybody. But if you make a list, make a goal on what you want to succeed at, what you really desire, what do you want to have in your life? What do you want your life to be like? And be detailed. Be exactly detailed. Do you want that big house on the hill with a swimming pool and with all the trees and whatever? Do you want the sunny beach off of the ocean with a nice cabana? It doesn't matter. Make a list and be detailed as you possibly can and look at that list and feel that list. That is your desires. Now make that come true by seeing yourself there. Seeing yourself with a successful home business, whatever you're doing. See yourself working on the beach with your laptop or wherever you want to work, working on the plane, in the airport, wherever. I don't know about you guys, but I prefer to work I like to work on the beach. Been known to work in a lot of airports too. But I prefer to work on the beach because I get the sea air, I get the openness, I get the sunshine. It's all good. But whatever you choose to do, you have to have your mindset in order. If you don't, you will keep spinning your wheels. You will go nowhere fast. And you will keep those people yapping and dapping, telling you, where's the money? Why aren't you doing anything? You've been doing this for 5 years and you still haven't got anywhere. Those type of people, baby, you just don't want to have to associate with them, even if they're your family and closest friends. You want to just distance yourself a wee bit because you know what? You need to step up and do what you need to do for you, not what anybody else wants you to do because they are jealous of you in a way. Because you're following your dream, you're following what you desire to have your life to be like, and you're following your heart's desire. So what's wrong with that? Not a thing. So if you're having a problem getting your mindset in order, you're not quite sure what to do, you're not quite sure how to get your affirmations in order to start igniting you. If you guys have never read the book Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill, that is a good read. I exceptionally think everybody should read at least once or twice in their lives. I've read it like 4 times now, I think, and I'm on my 3rd copy. Yeah, crazy. I think I've probably read it more than that. I don't know. I've lost count. But it has got so many golden tidbits in it that tells you exactly how to do it when you desire to do it. Another one is Zig Ziglar. If any of you have ever listened to any of his teachings, Zig Ziglar, fantastic read. And he's also got audios out, so you can listen to those also. I like to listen to a lot of the audios as I'm traveling or whatever I'm doing because then I can hear it while I'm doing something else, which is always a good thing. And then if you're doing attraction marketing or any type of marketing online, you might take a look at Mike Dillard. He's got a nice book out there. I believe he's not in the marketplace anymore. I believe he's retired, went to do other things. But Mike Dillard, has got a very good points and very good teachings out there for that. If you just a couple there, 3 that you could take a look at. But also inspiration anywhere you can find that you find something that is happy for you. Theta beats are really good. They help you to calm yourself. And binaural beats, and I've got some that I've had put together for me that is a mixture of the theta beats and the binaural beats, and I tend to have combined them into one CD, and it's so much more relaxing, and you can do what you're working and you can keep your mind clear. And you'd be surprised how these things just resonate with your subconscious. And you don't realize it's really happening that way until you can start seeing the results. And it's just amazing. It is so amazing when everything you're desiring just starts happening. It just starts coming. And you're like, oh my gosh, what did I do? Where did that happen? You know, where did that come from? Like you could be, you know, doing, like I'm doing a live here, and it could be on the replay, and someone will message me going, oh my gosh, I seen that. What, you know, how can you help me? You know, what can you do? Things like that. You know, they'll just start happening for you the more you get your mindset in order on what you really want to have, what you really want to do, and how you want it to come about. Not so much the how, because the universe is going to give it to you, God, whatever, you know. It's going to give it to you as you are ready. So if you are not ready to receive everything that your heart is desiring, then you won't receive it. You have to be ready and in receiving mode in order to receive these wonderful gifts that the universe has for you. And again, you can have anything you want in this world. You just have to desire it wholeheartedly with everything you've got. And you have to believe that you are worthy, and you have to receive. Get in the receiving mode. Get your subconscious in the receiving mode and in the creation mode. Okay, guys, you can do this. Your mindset is your key to success. You can be and have anything you want in this life, as long as you desire it so much. You have to really want it. And you have to put action into it. You can't expect something to, you can't sit on the couch and expect it to just pop up and here it is. It doesn't work that way. The Secret, if any of you have ever seen The Secret movie, it was so misleading. So misleading. You cannot just sit there and think about it and then, oh my gosh, that car is going to show up in your driveway. Or, oh, you got that new house. It doesn't work that way. You have to put effort into it. You have to put desire into it, and the path will present itself. Not the actual item, but the path will present itself to you receiving and getting what you want. So The Secret was a little bit misleading. Parts of it, you know, said, you know, you have to desire something really, truly and wholly, which is true, you do. But the desire is the most important. And believe. You have to believe. I believe everyone out there has this ability to succeed, to be prosperous, and to have everything in our lives that we choose to have. So on that happy note, as I deal with the smoke all around me, I wish you all a super great Wednesday, and I wish you all a happy mindset. And if anyone needs any help or anything, don't hesitate to PM me. I'm more than happy to give anybody a ping back. Okay, I will talk to you all later. And again, have a super great day, guys. Thank you so much for joining me today. Bye-bye.